Oh yeah. Okay. Things are happening fast. So, uh, one second, one second. Hold your horses. Let's move back. Okay. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Sarsicles TV. My name is Mark, and for tonight, because there were two recent gun shows that I missed to go to because of schedule, conflict, and monetary reasons. So instead what we'll do is I'm gonna pick a particular video, and then let's react to it. Let's see what guns we like and stuff. Um, so before we uh, proceed, just these are just I'm sharing here stuff you can do to show support of our channel. So let's put the volume at a low, and let's see what the show has in store for us. This is, by the way, the Tactical Survival and Arms Expo um, for 2023. But there has been a tax expo also mid-year, and I was able to go to that. So if you want to see that, just check out the our channel. But this one happened, I believe, in November. I think it was the last week of November, 2 weeks ago, something like that. So around this week, up until the second, I think, or third, or the fourth, something like that. Anyway, without any further delays, let's go with this one. Let's proceed with the video. So as you can see, packs. So those are Rock Island Armory handguns. Oh, this one looks nice. CZ. Okay, so these are firearms from Rock Island Armory. So that's the BBR. So this one is chambered in, I believe, 45. Looks very fat and short. So if you once you put the magazine, that would allow all your, for you to have a full grip, if I remember correctly, or maybe one finger floating something. Nice gun, by the way, but very, packs a punch. So the prices are also in the video. It is That one looks like a training pistol. Oh, the new FN. New as in it just arrived here, I believe. A lighter grenade. So the transition is quite fast. So we'll just pause here and there. So that's Senator Zubiri, along with, and then Mr. Tuazon, if I'm not mistaken, and the rest of the higher upper management of Rock Island or Arms Corps. So they led the ribbon cutting. So Daria is a firearms from Turkey. So that's the tactical bag, accessories, some Keltec. Okay, so I guess here we're gonna go with a slower view. So this is a Mega Mall. It's in Mandaluyong City, so it has the Christmas feels already. For those of you who will be visiting the Philippines, uh, today is a nice time to go. There's Christmas feels. Not much people, as you can see. Oh, there you go. So the Tax Expo was held from November 29 to December 2. December 2, I think, being a Saturday. This gun show did not have any entrance fee, but you need to like register, leave your name and contact information, which is a good thing. See, claim free ticket. Yay! That's why I feel bad I wasn't able to go to this event, especially when FN was to be promoted, or just arrived. Their new model just arrived. This video, by the way, was uploaded by Alpha Libs. So thank you, Alpha Libs, and I hope you don't mind if I use your video for the reaction. Uh, I'm jealous because, I'm supposed to be there. So here in the Tactical Survival and Arms Expo, it's not just firearms, but also other stuff, camping and survival related. So here you can also purchase some nice equipment for camping, like tents, survival knives, cooking equipment, and accessories. So they also have the LTOP caravan. LTOP stands for the license to own and purchase a firearm. So for you to be able to purchase a firearm in the Philippines, purchase and own one, you need to have this license. And apart from an LTOP, you also need to register your gun. So it's just like having a car. You need a driver's license and you also need to have car registration. The requirements and fees for the LTAP varies. It depends on how you will be whether you'll be applying as a private employee, or as a government employee, or as a senior citizen, or as a uniformed personnel. So the fees will also depend on that. The So Squires Bingham is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, gun stores out there. So they do have a significant discount. 47, yeah, yeah. So that's a high cap 1911. It resembles the AFP special. The only difference is the sight, the grip, and the caliber it is chambered in. So that is a Match Pro. So you would notice that the barrel length is 6 inches, thus the slide is quite lengthy. Very cool grip. I like that grip because even when your hand is sweaty, I have sweaty hands, it still gives you a feel of having a good grip. So this one is quite the classic. It's like a standard GI version of the 1911 wooden grip, iron sight, and yeah, and then the just the traditional. It's really patterned the after the actual 1911 without the bells and whistles. So there is the M206 revolver. So it's a what do you call that? Short barreled. So it's a nice backup gun. It's also a nice gun for home defense. It doesn't really have a safety feature. For me, I think the actual safety feature for a revolver is the heavy trigger pull. So it can be fired in single action or double action. Single action is when you cock the hammer so that when you pull the trigger, it's just gonna break the trigger, and then hammer will fall. Or you can keep the hammer down and then just pull it, so the that does double action, because when you pull the trigger, you're gonna like it also pulls back the hammer and then release it once you press the trigger full. This one I like, aluminum frame. So you see CSL because it is I don't know what CSL means. I thought CSL refers to left-handed, but it seems I'm wrong. That doesn't seem to be the case here. But aluminum frames are significantly lighter, so that's a plus, especially when it's an all-steel pistol. As you can see, 1911 platform is still a popular choice here in the Philippines. So this one looks medium size. So the frame is similar to a full-sized pistol, but the slide is shorter because of the barrel being short, thus medium size. So Baby Rock, chambered in 380 ACP. So another choice you can consider for concealed carry. You may notice that the grip is bob cut. and that's for concealed carry because let me go back a bit. Uh, when you carry your firearm, the one that will I don't know the word protrude or the one that's gonna stick out when you wear a shirt is this corner, and because it's what I call bob cut, so I'm not sure if it's a general term or if it's a term used by a gun manufacturer. Because it's curved, it's not gonna push out your shirt. It's not gonna show as much as if it were cornered. So that's a nice touch to this firearm. Aside from the fact that it's small, so the only one of the crucial consideration here is the ammunition because 380. If you compare it with 9mm or even with the 45 caliber, it may not be as potent, of course, or effective. But of course, again, having a gun is better than having this kind of having a firearm or having this firearm is better than not having one at all, in my opinion. So it also has that combat trigger for that added angas, badass look. So as you can see, tolerance wise, just based on appearance, it looks like it's well fit. So that's the BBR we saw earlier. So it's this one is chambered in it's chambered in 45 ACP. So it's double, the magazine is double stacked. So even if it's small, I guess this one would be able to carry about 10 rounds, just like a regular full size 1911 with an extended mag, but very concealable. But again, the recoil should be considered because it's shorter. So we move to Tanfolio. This one is also carried by I think by Armscore. So it does come with the a red dot sight. Um, so you can see the significant discount on these firearms. Very elegant looking pistols. And if I remember correctly, all Tanfolio pistols are in the CZ platform. That low barrel axis. You can see that the slide is very small because the barrel is situated very close to the frame, and thus gives you more accuracy. So just like the disclaimer of the video uploader, I'm no gun expert, so it's just based on my observation and what I see in other videos and other gun channels. So there, I believe I mentioned this earlier. Derya is a Turkish manufacturer, but again carried by Rock Island or Armscore here in the Philippines. Very affordable. I have yet to shoot one, so I can't speak for its quality or performance. But uh, I have not yet heard of any negative feedback here. So off the bat, uh, the price makes it quite tempting. So here are some Keltecs. So this is the one that I thought were training pistols, but of course, yeah, may training. I would say if I will be looking for a 22 caliber training pistol, I would go for the ones in more popular platform like the Glock chambered in 22 or the a 1911 chambered in 22, so that you can familiarize yourself with the manipulation, how to use. But this one is not a I'm not saying this is a bad firearm. I've seen a this model, a CP30, a tricked out version of the CP33. It looks actually good. Yeah, they made it into some sort of a personal defensive weapon. um, in my opinion, Keltec is not that popular here. But again, maybe because they don't really use it. Maybe it's because of the purpose, because this one is more for concealed carry. So this one is from Alpha Master. Ah, AL3. So this one is also carried by Armscore, the AL series. AL I think means aluminum. Again, don't take my word for that. But you would know, once you hold the weapon, you carry it. If it's on the lighter side, then most likely it's AL for aluminum. This one is an STK. STK, yeah, yeah, yeah. Caliber 9 millimeter price range. Yeah. So as you can see, this STK 100. What I like about this one is it also feeds on Glock magazine. So magazine wise, you can share with your buddy who also uses a Glock mag. Uh, from an aesthetic perspective, you can see that there's already some nice checkering. There are some nice cuts. Um, I like these cuts that expose the barrel, so that when you use the gun a lot, it's gonna provide nice ventilation for the barrel. Um, I actually own a technically, because it's under my name, I have a white Stormtrooper STK 100, and so far, so good. It feeds on reloads. It feeds on the Armscore standard ammunition, so no problem so far. Did not experience any strawberry jam malfunction. Um, I actually did, but we immediately identified it as a bullet issue, or the an issue with the ammunition. When I was testing it, upon pickup, I asked if I can test it, so they allowed me to, and when I fired newly purchased Armscore ammunition from a gun show, not from that store where I picked up the gun, it was malfunctioning, and then the RO, or range officer, immediately realized that, and he said it's impossible for a new gun with new ammunition to jam, or maybe he has heard of this issue earlier on, so he immediately replaced my ammunition with with the same ammunition but different batch, and then it went smoothly, and then that's where we confirmed, yeah, it's not the gun, it's the ammo. So one more thing about the STK, it comes with like 17 or 18 different colors, ranging from pink, white, violet, flat dark earth, gunmetal, you know, all, even US Marine, USMC red. So all the colors you can think of, and you can even they also even mix and match the frame and the slide, which makes it super cool. So we move on. This is the sub 2000 Keltec. Yeah, sub 2000. So one of the options we have for those who would like to get a carbine chambered in 9 millimeter, and also has options for Glock magazine. So that's a cool gun, because if you have a pistol that also uses Glock mag, you can use the same caliber, same magazine. So it makes it easier, a better option in terms of carry, because you don't have to carry two different ammunition, two different magazines. So here we have the Battle Arms AR9 as well. So you can see from the magwell, it's more narrow here. So it it means it feeds on what do you call that? Pistol calibers, usually 9 millimeter. So so this one is a conversion actually from Armscore. I think this is the M20. Let's go back a bit, because I dig that gun. I actually like that gun. My friend has that one. It used to be an M20, or M20 M22, and then rather than having the conventional wooden stock, okay, so it doesn't tell which model. because there's a history about that. Just search for it. So this one has a what do you call that? The carbon conversion. Uh, so it's a carbon conversion to an M4, and with these conversions, there's actually two choices. It's either a folding stock or a yeah, the collapsible stock, which you can move back and forth just like a an M4. So it's chambered in 22 caliber, and it's on sale for only 22,000. So just imagine the actual carbon kit already costs around 18,000. So that makes the actual gun only around 4,000. So as you can see, it does resemble the Ruger 1022. Um, so this is the M1400 bolt action 22 LR as well. So very nice gun for those who would like to start at a um, light, a small caliber. So this is a more of a tactical version. That one has a new semi-automatic version. I think it's the Ratak, if I remember correctly. And that one is, I think, chambered. That um that rifle either chambered in 22 TCM, and then there's the Ratak, which is chambered in 22 LR. I'm not sure if a price has been established already for the Ratak. I've seen it like a year or 2 years ago, but up to this date, as far as I know, it's not yet available, but it is being displayed. Just to keep us excited. So here are some AR-20, AR-12, AR-12 platform. Again by Daria, so different designs, different color schemes to choose from. Uh, so it is chambered in 12 gauge. 12 gauge. Has some nice rail, nice barrel chokes or barrel shroud. Uh, so the one that I like is the although there's the bullpup version, which is shorter in but does not what do you call that, compromise the barrel length. I still prefer the AR style. It just looks cool for me. But I would prefer the shorter one, the tactical version, where the barrel length is much shorter, allowing you to be it to be more maneuverable. Although you compromise the barrel length, therefore the spread or the effectivity of the ammunition will be much shorter. This one is the Sig Scorpion. What's that? The Scorpion Evo. Anyway, this is the CMMG Banshee. So this one is more on the higher end of things in terms of price. So it performs well. If you do a search in YouTube, you'll see a lot of reviews about this manufacturer and their product line. And so far, most, if not all, are positive. So just take note that this is it's not really a stock, but more of a pistol brace. So you can like insert your arm and then tie it around. But you can also use it as a stock. You can push it against your shoulder for stability. So this one is an actual stock. Yeah. We go back to Tanfolio. So again, nice looking firearms. I believe Italian made, and also has quite the price tag. So this one is nice because the sight, as you can see, is situated as low as possible to the sights, the slide, and then it is also adjustable in terms of elevation and also the windage, the up and down and the left to right for those who like it in layman's term. Stock 3, nice looking firearm. What I like about this one, very classic looking, but still has those nice features. Wood. I think it looks like a wooden stock, and then it has that tactical rail underneath, so you can put bayonet. Just kidding. Flashlight, laser, what have not. Okay. uh, AL9 series. So here's the so earlier we saw the AL3. This one is AL9 chambered in 9 for 9 millimeter. I don't know why it was called AL3, but I think that one is chambered in 38 or even can. Yeah, there you go. This one is 3.1. The other one's AL3, but 3.1 can take can be is chambered in 357 Magnum. That means you can also use here 38 Special. Uh, they have the same what do you call that, AC, I guess. Yeah, 38 will work on a 357 just to make it short. And 38 Special is way cheaper, but of course in terms of stopping power, the shebangs, of course 357 is the better choice. But if it's your first time shooting, you might want to start with 38 Special first, so just to get your shooting comfort, and then once you're ready, you go for the more potent, more powerful 357 Magnum. So these are the yeah, this is the one that I'm talking about, the new arrivals from FN. So these are not necessarily like new pistols. It's just new here in the Philippines. Not sure when it was actually released. So you can see aggressive looking pistols. The barrel is extending outside the slide, and you can see some sort of a cover. So if you unscrew that, that will allow you to put a suppressor. There's a manufacturer here in the Philippines. You can search it in Facebook if you would like if you like to take advantage of that feature. So this one we saw earlier, the CP33. Okay, lots and lots of CP33s. So as we mentioned earlier, so it's not just the one that features guns. I think earlier we can see some bulletproofing services for your vehicle, and I think that one is, I don't know, like for your automotive, I guess. Okay, so again, they go back to the STK 100. So this one has the desert sand Seraph or Cerakote, I guess. So this one is, so you can see some black markings. Uh, so that doesn't mean that it is second hand. It's because when a gun is being after a gun is manufactured, it's being registered or with the PNP. So they do fire, I think, two or three for it to have the ballistics report or something. So it's something to keep in their database. And also, of course, when you assemble a gun, you also test fire it, right, just to make sure it's working properly. So that's the unit that I have, the Stormtrooper White. So it's very you just have to be very careful with the handling, because it when you fire it, it really catches those markings, and just be careful not to drop, because you can really see the scratches if it's white. Anyway, continue. So this one already comes with the nice RDS, and as you can see, price wise, it's only 30K. There was one gun show where it was around 28, but that was the first time it was introduced. So as you can see, the difference between the standard STK and the one with the RDS is only like 6,000 difference. So that's really a good offer. So these are the M20, M206, M200, the short-barreled revolvers from Armscore, and it's selling for only 12,000, so very affordable. So a nickel-plated pistol. Me, I'm not a fan of nickel-plated. Again, it depends on your preference and what you'll be using it for. But this is definitely not for something that you would use at night for for obvious reasons, it's easy to see in the dark, even with especially if there's even slightest light, you can quickly see it. So it's like a beacon. So this one's classic looking. So the difference with that one, with the standard, is you'd notice the grip. Obviously, this one is wood. The other one is rubber. I didn't notice the sight because of the. Let's see if it will, they will show it in the again, if sight wise, if there's a difference. But the one in with the wood stock is the GI standard. The one in black, I think, is the I forgot what it's called. The Rock, the Rock, I think, Rock series, something like that. So they also, here are some very nice looking Swiss knives. It would be cool if they give this as you know if companies would give this as souvenirs in parties, with your name on it. So I would say reasonably priced. So this one was the brand Victorinox. Yeah. So they have all the tools unfolded so you can see what it's for. I don't know what that hook is for. This one, maybe it's for gouging the one next to you. Okay, so here are some energy solutions. I think generators, solar. Okay, generators. But these one are like um, big power banks for me. Uh, okay, so let's just move forward with the other products that we see. Yeah, so here we have accessories, magazine holders or holsters or pouches, gun holsters for competition, so some speed holsters. These are for, so as you can see, there are different types of holsters for different use, for competition, for duty, um, and then there are different levels of I don't know how to call it, of hold. Gun holsters have levels. Like level one is more on the tightness of the holster, so there's really no locks and all. And then there's level two, and then again, it depends on what purpose you'll be using it for. There are, if it's for concealed carry, there would be some inside carry holsters. If it's for duty or competition, there's the one that is exposed, the one that goes to your waist, or there's those low. The one to your thighs, what do you call that? Those low carry holsters. So there are different bags. Yeah. And the thing about this one, you can always ask for a last price. Some would give you. I remember getting a 100 peso, 200 peso discount because I was very persistent because I really, really want it. So this is a looks like a an artillery um, ammunition or something for the artillery. It looks like a grenade, but it's actually a lighter. I sometimes this one is for a carrier for your mouse guns or something, but there's actual guns in it. Maybe lighter. Very cool. So those are nice things to collect, especially if they actually like the slide actually racks. It's a nice display. So that one is like some sort of baton or nightstick or something. See, there's also some caps. This one is the concealed carry bag ish. There's those plastic casings that float where you can put your gun or what have not, accessories, um, ammunition. Aside from the sale, there's also some seminars. So this one is the one speaking is Mr. Martin Tuason. I think he's the one in the picture we saw earlier. They also conduct seminars on different topics that is related to survival and tactical and survival. So there you go. That's Senator Juan Miguel Subiri, who is their guest of honor, and still have like 5 minutes to go. Um, yep, the picture. Yeah, so yeah, it's Martin Tuas, Mr. Tuazon, then Senator Subiri officially opening the expo. And oh, let's move forward here. Oh, there's these nice guns. So this one is bolt action again, uh, with the chambered in caliber 22 Tuason Craig Micromag, if I remember correctly. So these are a combination of high cap and standard 1911s. This is a trick out the president. I guess this one is for Duterte. Uh, oh, president, as in president of Arms Corps. So this one also features the rescue units of the Air Force, Coast Guard, and the Philippine Army. So the ones in those white black BDUs are Coast Guard. In this video, their uniforms seems or looks similar to the Air Force and Navy, quite similar. The distinction would have been the patches and then the boots, because their boots are brown, Air Force is gray, Navy uses black. If I remember, if I'm not mistaken, this one is Army with their AFP, their pillar pack, Philippine Army pattern. That's the Air Force. So you can see even Air Force have their like scuba unit, or they're capable of underwater rescue as well. So here you can also buy some sublimation shirts. Oh, 1,000. And then there are also some tactical pants. So that's a dummy rifle, so it's not really a functioning rifle you can just get, but you can take pictures of it. Some stores here are actually nice. They will allow you to wear the stuff. Some, if you just ask permission first and then take pictures of it. So this is not sure if they have the size for big guys like me. But anyway, so we are down to the last few minutes of the video. So again, thank you for, if you reached this portion of the video, thank you very much for watching. Again, these are the stuff you can do to show loving to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Star Skills TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, uh, I got mixed up. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next video.